Let's talk. And all the offensive coaches have to stay because most of you guys are new. Kyle, you're not new. So look, I admire what you're doing with Trey Lance. You traded up. You didn't take Mac Jones. You took the kid with real potential, with real traits. And now, but he's a project and you know it. And it's early on in the process. And now you got to fix some things. What did you learn in training camp? Well, you learned that when you call that 15-yard pass over the middle that you called all the time for Jimmy, the dig, that Trey can hit it sometimes, but he'll miss it a little bit behind the receiver. Sometimes, most of the time when he misses it high. And when you miss that pass high, it's intercepted by the free safety. That happened to him quite a few times in training camp. Especially the last couple of days, you were really drilling that dig route over and over and over again because it's a big part of the offense, and clearly you want to call it. You can't call it. Not now. It's not something he does well enough for you to call in critical situations right now. So that's your job, Kyle, this year, is to avoid the middle of the field until Trey demonstrates that he can hit the throw and not miss high as much as he is. Because, again, the high misses over the middle are interceptions. You can throw deep over the middle, past the safeties. And this is a problem, right? Because the whole reason to go to Trey was to open up the entire field. Jimmy plays on a tennis court. Only the short stuff and intermediate stuff between the numbers. You can't call anything else. And you wouldn't call anything else, Kyle. You only call the stuff that he could do. Well, right now, the stuff that Trey can do is the opposite. It's the outside the numbers stuff and down the field. Eventually, he'll have the whole field if you coach him correctly. But right now, you can't force that because it's not proficient enough. He's not proficient enough at those throws. If you call him stubbornly because that's your offense and that's what you want to do, he's going to throw picks. And the one thing you said this year, right, is he can't make the big mistake. Well, don't lead him into the big mistake because he has some physical, mechanical issues right now, which I'm going to talk about with Brian Greasy. You can stay for that, which can fix this. But right now, it's not fixed. And if you call that dig over the middle, you're rolling the dice as to whether or not he's going to sail that throw. I wouldn't roll that dice right now. Not with this defense, not with this running game, not with Lance's ability to throw down the field and outside the numbers and your ability to scheme up all kind of safe, non-risky throws. Again, if you could do this for Jimmy and call the stuff he's good at, you can do this for Trey until he expands what he's good at. So this is your task. Don't call these digs over the middle early in the season until Trey can throw them better. Because if Trey starts throwing a bunch of picks and it's on throws over the middle, I'm going to say, hey, Kyle, those are avoidable. We talked about this. This is what the Eagles do with Jalen Hurts. They have him throw outside the numbers. Again, if you miss outside the numbers, incomplete. You might hit a coach, a position coach, a hot dog vendor. You're not going to hit a free safety in the field of play, most likely. Especially if you're missing high. And then you're definitely going to hit the hot dog vendor. So, Kyle, this is one way to mitigate a weakness if you're in your offense right now. Don't call these passes. There's so many other things you can do. You can run the ball 40 times. You can run Trey. You can throw outside the numbers. You can call play action bootleg dump offs in the flat. You can call the pop pass. So many things you can do. But this is the icing on the cake when Trey can do this. Not now. You tried. You got the diagnostic. Not ready for this. Don't throw Trey under the bus if you call a bunch of these passes and he throws picks. You saw what happened in training camp. You're trying to do a diagnostic, right? Well, the results are in. He's not ready to do this a lot yet. Maybe someday.